This topic today is kind of a deep one, but it's short and sweet, so stick with me. My name's Lucy, and this is episode 4 now of the Clarity podcast. This episode came from a single sentence that I wrote in my notes app while I was half watching a reality show in the background, and I never really invest into these shows anymore. But it was on, and I heard something in the background that caught my ear. And the sentence was this: why do people say they love someone because of how that person makes them feel about themselves instead of who that person actually is? I kept hearing things like, I love her because she makes me feel powerful, or I love him because he makes me feel seen. I love her because she makes me a better person. I love him because he makes me feel safe. And I want to say straight away, those are beautiful experiences to have in love. Completely. It is beautiful to feel seen. It's beautiful to feel empowered. And it's beautiful to feel safe. There's nothing wrong with that. But it just made me wonder, is that the reason we love someone? Or is that the effect of loving them? Because there's a difference, isn't there? Loving someone because they make you feel a certain way versus loving someone because of who they are. For example, I love them because they are kind. I love them because they speak truthfully. I love them because they care deeply. I love them because of how they treat people. I love them because of their values. I love them because of how they live, how they see the world. Those reasons aren't about you, they're about them. And this is where my thought process started to get a little bit deeper. A lot of us unconsciously choose relationships, not just because of attraction, but because the other person soothes something within us. They fill a gap, they calm a wound, or they make us feel more confident, more worthy, more whole. And again, that doesn't mean the love is fake, but it makes it conditional. Because if the love depends on how they make you feel, then the moment they stop being able to do that, does the love get shaken? And that's usually when people say, oh, you've changed, or you're not the same anymore, or you don't make me feel how you used to, or the honeymoon period is over, or it's not the same as it used to be. But often what's really changed is that more of the person has been revealed. In the beginning, we only see the parts of someone that they want to portray or reveal. The charming parts, the confident parts, the polished parts. We don't see how they handle stress or fear or anger or loss or disappointment. We don't see how they cope when life is heavy. And it takes years to see all that. It takes 10 years apparently to truly get to know a person. So if someone loves you mainly because you make them feel powerful or special or healed, what happens when you go through something hard? What happens when you're anxious or overwhelmed or triggered or grieving? You're no longer playing the role that they fell in love with. And then the relationship starts to feel unsafe because they're not loving you, they're loving a version of you. And the same goes the other way. We can fall in love with how someone makes us feel without really knowing who they are yet. That's not wrong, it's just human. It's just something to consider, but it's incomplete. And this is where shadow work comes in again. It's like the secret of everything. Because until you've looked at your own wounds, you don't know what you're asking another person to heal for you unconsciously. You might think you love someone, but actually you love how they distract you from something unhealed inside you. You love that they make you feel chosen or protected or enough. And again, that doesn't mean that the love isn't real. It just means it's mixed with a need. True love isn't, you make me feel whole. True love is, I see who you are and I choose you anyway. And that includes your fears, your triggers, your flaws, your patterns, your history, your wounds. And the same in reverse. And this is why I believe that self-awareness is one of the most important qualities in love. Something I've only recently come to understand. Not chemistry, it's not passion. I wouldn't even say it's compatibility. It's self-awareness. That's the most important quality in love. Because without it, every argument feels like betrayal, and every trigger feels like rejection. Every conflict feels like proof that you're not loved. But with it, with self-awareness, we can actually learn to respond in a different way, a much softer response. We can pause and go inward and ask ourselves, why did that hurt me? What did that activate within me? What does this situation right now actually need? And if two people can do that with each other and lay everything out on the table, all of their self-awareness, this is how I've learned to survive, this is what scares me, this is what triggers me, this is what I'm working on right now, this is what I know so far, and this is what I need when I'm overwhelmed, or this is what I need when I'm triggered. Imagine if two people could meet each other there, because the foundation is based off of loving someone wholly because of who they are, not perfectly, not clinically, just honestly, upfront, self-aware. That changes everything. And then love becomes less about performance or ideals or expectations and things that we should be doing to make that person feel a certain way. It just becomes more about understanding. We all know that love isn't about being perfect for each other. But even though we say that, we still might not realize the unconscious expectation that we're putting on the other person. So it's just about being conscious, being aware with each other. If you need someone to make you feel worthy, you're asking them to carry something that belongs to you, something that is your responsibility to heal within you, not them. If you need someone to never trigger you, then you're asking them to never be human. That's impossible. And that's not fair on either of you. And with all that being said, I just want to clarify something so that no one misunderstands. That unconditional love doesn't mean accepting harm or having no boundaries or staying in something that's unhealthy. Yes, we need to love the person wholly for everything that they are, but you still have a choice as to who that is. It means that you have the approach of I love you for who you are and not just for how you serve me. And so to circle back round, maybe we shouldn't question, how does someone make me feel? But who are they when things are hard? Who are they when they're scared? Who are they when they're not trying? Who are they when they're insecure? Who are they when their wounds have won in a moment? And can I love that? And can I be loved for that too? Am I prepared to love someone with all of that? Can I give space to that? Am I ready for that? So if you catch yourself saying, I love them because they make me feel X, I want you to know that that's not wrong. Just ask yourself, what is it about them that I love? Who do I love them for? Because love that lasts isn't built on how someone makes you feel, it's built on who you see. And it's hard. I'm not speaking from experience here. I'm on a journey myself with this. So, as I wrap up, last thoughts here, I just want to say I don't want this episode to make everybody start questioning their love. I just wanted to put it out there as food for thought, really. Overhearing that show in the background just made me wonder why some people may feel so desperate to find that person who makes them feel a certain way about themselves. And they can be blinded by that need rather than being able to see who is truly in front of them. So I invite you to truly look at the person that you've chosen to love, if you are lucky enough to have a romantic partner, and think about what it is about them that you love and tell them. And for all of the hopeless romantics out there, someone will love you for who you are wholly and not just for how you make them feel. Love ya.